Bihar. Who accompanies them? Will he be accompanied along with Tejashwi Yadav during that crucial meeting with the governor is something we'll have to see. And will there be a fresh change of government? Will there be a fresh swearing-in ceremony? What happens from here on? Well, the game has just begun. As we told you, one thing we know for sure is that the alliance between the BJP and the JDU is over. Let me quickly go across to Saurav. Saurav, if you could give us a sense of what's happening on ground zero, because we've just learned that additional police forces are currently being sent to the Raj Bhavan. I'm sure you can expect Nitish Kumar at the Raj Bhavan in some time from now.
Yes, it's just a matter of 1 or 2 hours that the Bihar is going to see a new change. Again, what we had reported. Now we are at Raj Bhavan, which is just 20 meters away from CM's house, and we are seeing that the security has been beefed up. CM, the city SP is here, CM is here, and more than 100 police officers, other security forces have been called up, and the security is beefed up. We are at the gate of the governor's house, Raj Bhavan, and here we can see the police. They have brought the rope to control the crowd, which we are expecting that the RJD and other the Mahagathbandhan parties, they are going to join Nitish Kumar at 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, after they finishes their lunch, and then they are going to come from Rabri residence. They are going to march from there, and they'll join Nitish Kumar and other leaders at CM's house, and then they will together march to the Raj Bhavan here, and they will offer, they will tender, the letter of support that the Mahagathbandhan is going to give to CM Nitish. And we are learning that CM Nitish is going to resign first, and then he is going to give the letter of support to the governor Fagu Chauhan, and a floor test will be conducted later. So these are all the information that we are getting from the sources inside the CM house, where this meeting is still on. And we are also learning that the Tejashwi Yadav had given a brief speech during the lunchtime to its the leaders over there present from Congress, left, and
right.
RJD as well. He said that he wanted to thank everybody to trust him, and he is going to fulfill the promises that he made in 2020. Now the security arrangements have been made over here. We can see the water cannon is also present over here. Police officials and police security forces are at the CM's in front of the CM's house, and also at because it's a very it's in the range of 20 meters that CM house and Raj Bhavan is here, so we can see the security forces all over the places.
All
and
right.
Special security have been called up who are
So this is an interesting piece of information that Saurav you've brought us, that the JDU will be accompanied rather by the RJD. So we should expect Tejashwi Yadav to accompany Nitish Kumar during that meeting with the governor. That is also some big breaking information that's coming our way. Having said that, Saurav, all right, let me quickly go back to Siddhant. Siddhant, this is one question that needs to be discussed and awaits our attention. The fact is, what is impacting the negotiating power of the RJD? Because we know that numbers are clearly in their favor. That should not stop Tejashwi Yadav from demanding the chief ministerial position. Having said that, has the land for jobs scam sort of overshadowed the RJD's ambitions when it comes to power sharing today?
Well, look, land for jobs scam investigation is currently underway. CBI is doing the investigation. Bhola Yadav, one of the OSDs of Lalu Yadav, has been placed under the arrest. Now, as far as the negotiation with Nitish Kumar is concerned,
the reason is that it's only Nitish Kumar who is a neutral political figure in Bihar. He can go with BJP also. He can go with Mahagathbandhan also. So in this capacity, he has more powers to negotiate than both of the other two parties. Also, RJD realizes this, that they have been out of power for quite a long time. They were desperate to come in power, and this there could be no other perfect way to come to power than this particular situation where Nitish Kumar is walking out of NDA and joining hands with them. There were too many differences between the two parties. In fact, there were heated arguments also. Both the leaders have been taking pot shots at each other time and again. Tejashwi always calls Nitish Kumar as Paltu Chacha. And in fact, Nitish Kumar also makes similar remarks for Tejashwi Yadav. But today, these two parties have realized that this is a time to come together and form a government in Bihar, and also to give a strong opposition to Bharatiya Janata Party. And this is one of the reasons that these two parties are coming together. Also, Nitish Kumar was unhappy with the way BJP is functioning. He was not happy the way Deputy Chief Minister was operating. He was not happy the way RCP Singh was being welcomed by BJP senior leadership in Delhi. He was also not unhappy. He was also not happy with the speaker, BJP's speaker in the House. So those were some serious issues. And that matters to Nitish Kumar, and this is perhaps the reason that this decision has been taken. Obviously, well thought of, well planned decision to come out of the alliance. And before that, Nitish Kumar may have spoken to Tejashwi Yadav, and both have agreed to a similar terms. And now the alliance is broken, and we have been told that Nitish Kumar will do march to Raj Bhavan along with Tejashwi Yadav, and there is also a possibility that he will resign today, and then he will start the new government by taking oath again. Back to you.
Siddhant Mishra, Maria Shakil, Saurav continue to get us all the breaking developments from the ground. The Bihar pot boiler. What next in the power formation, the government formation in the state of Bihar remains our top focus here on CNN News 18. Not just getting you the political chatter, but the actual substantial details from the ground. Everything which is happening. BJP in a huddle, JDU, Congress, RJD set to get together along with the left parties. What is